welcome to episode 26 of Ripping the Rack podcast. This is your co-host Tim.
And Brian's here too.
And Brian's here as well.
Yay!
How you doing, Brian?
I'm good. Hey, I just got glasses, and how do you guys with glasses wear a mask and glasses at the same time? Because these things fog up constantly.
I don't wear my glasses when I wear a mask.
How do you see?
I kind of go blind for a little bit.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, your eyes are broken.
They are broken a little bit, but
Mine aren't broken. They're just getting broken. They're very, very tired.
well, you tend to use them
I do.
Yeah.
Every day.
every day. How's your week? How you been?
Good. Colin turned 2 yesterday.
Happy birthday, Colin.
Yep. We had the grandparents there, and yeah, it was fun. He didn't nap yesterday, so he was a very tired little boy opening presents, but it was a good time.
Nice.
How was
Nice.
your week?
I don't know. Normal week in the life of Tim.
Working in cats.
Working cats and doing
Some
whatever
bowling.
doing whatever the wife tells me, and
Hey,
and some bowling.
speaking of bowling, we should be on fucking vacation right now.
Oh,
We
Yeah,
should have
I know.
been.
I
We
know.
should have been taping this from Penny Lane in Bangor after the singles.
Yep.
And interviewing everyone.
Yep. Should have. Could have. Fuck you, COVID.
Fuck you, COVID. Chris Bovair said it great this morning with his Snapchat. Did you see that?
I don't think I have Chris on Snapchat.
Oh, he goes, should be in Bangor right now. Fuck off, COVID.
No, I don't. Bovair doesn't like me enough
Oh,
for
well.
me to be on Snapchat with him.
Oh, well, it's too bad for you, I guess.
That's right. You heard that, Bovair. I said it. Yeah. No, it's. I made that comment to Angie last night. I was like, this just doesn't feel right. I said I should be in my hotel, chilling out, relaxing.
Watching your team make idiots of themselves, drinking and playing video games and playing Cards Against Humanity before we have to bowl the next day.
Yes. Yeah.
But
this-
there is bowling going on this week.
There is. We're going to talk about that a little bit today. We do have our fantasy draft for Hoagie's question, which was something about 10 guys all time
Yep.
for a Worlds team. Could be any era, just 10 guys. So Brian and I took it a step further, jotted some names down, and we're going to flip a toonie and figure out who gets first pick and chooses Tom Olsta. I have not made up my mind on how I want this. Do I want the 10 best, or do I want a combination of the 10 best along with teammates? You know,
I'm taking myself first pick.
Are you?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Nice, nice. I am not taking myself, so I will put myself in the draft. I will probably not get chosen for the 28th year in a row, but that's okay.
I'm taking my captainship, so it's my captain spot. I'm not bowling. I'm just on the team.
Oh, you just got the captain spot.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Mhm.
I'm giving the captain spot to my first pick.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to let them be the captain. So
Look at me. I am the captain now.
I am captain now. So we'll talk about. We'll spend a fair amount of time discussing,
Mhm.
and then we'll talk a little bit about the singles today
Yep. Down in Portsmouth.
down at Portsmouth, Bolorama, and that was for the Candlepins for Cancer, Fake Worlds,
2020 Worlds.
2020 American Worlds.
2020 asterisks COVID Worlds.
Yeah, fuck you, COVID.
Pens looked like they were flying from the scores I saw.
You know, they were going good. They've been
Yeah.
going good. It's going to be interesting to see how the lanes hold up. Meaning not lanes, but approaches.
Stickiness.
Yeah,
People's knees, people's
Yeah.
backs.
because let's face it, today today is a colder day. Tomorrow's supposed to be
It
a
snowed
colder
here.
day.
It snowed.
It did.
We got flurries.
And it's windy as hell.
Yeah, it's, as my grandmother said, it's a rocks in your pockets kind of day outside.
Yes.
So you don't blow away.
Yes. But by the end of this week, it's supposed to be up around 70,
Yeah.
which
Boy, when that
could
humidity
get
hits those approaches.
a little fun in there.
But there's nothing you can do about it. It's the same for everybody.
It is. So let's. What do you want to? Which one do you want to?
Let's
jump
talk
into first?
singles.
You want
that
to talk
happened
singles
today.
first? Okay.
Congratulations, Peter Crawford.
Well, you just kind of ruined the whole surprise.
Well, it's not really a surprise. A lot of people have seen it already. It was on
It
Facebook.
was because we were going to discuss.
And plus, this starts tomorrow. Like, this comes out
I'm-
Tuesday morning.
You know,
People are going to know by then.
I'm disappointed in you.
Well, that's cool. I'll put you on the list of people I've disappointed in my life.
I have. I got quite a long list of mine for me as well. Yes. So again, yes. Peter Crawford took out Mike McGinty in the finals.
Meat Hammer.
Took out the Meat Hammer. I wouldn't say he took out the Meat Hammer.
Yeah, well,
you know.
no, the building's still standing, so he didn't take out the
He
Meat
didn't
Hammer.
Take out the Meat Hammer. So we'll talk a little bit. Looks like they had 36 bowlers today. Down a little bit.
Well, you didn't have an entire other country there.
That is true. And of course, there's a lot of people that just aren't bowling this week.
Right, just because they
for
did
COVID and for
COVID
other
and
reasons.
work, and
Yep.
they needed the week because they had to take the week before for
Various.
quarantine and shutdowns.
Yep.
And
So congratulations to Chris Merrill. He was the number one qualifier. He went 687.
good bowling, Chris.
Yep.
He's on quite a roll lately.
Freshie was second at 669.
Freshie.
69.
Boing, 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 boing.
God, we're
We're juvenile.
juvenile. Isn't that great?
Uh-huh.
DJ Trask was third, 658.
Muffin! Look
Yep.
at Muffin go. He likes bowling down there in New Hampshire.
He does. Peter Crawford fourth at 645. Dave Mallahan fifth, 639. Corey Packard sixth, 633. Scott LaPierre 628. Tim Douglas 625. That was your top 8. Those got the bye. They took the top 24. So we had Matt Nichols at number 9, Nick Norcross at 10, Ed Woodside 11, Jeff Walsh 12, Charles Collins 13, Mike Meathammer McGinty at 14, Brian Heffernan at 15, Nuzzo at 16, Bob Allard 17, John Blaze 18, Steve Spingola 19, Phil Clough 20, Peter Flynn 21, Alfie 22, Mark Carrier 23, and then Justin Scally coming in at the 24 spot. So
And
cut line was 572.
yeah, and in the first round, poor Brian Heffernan got a wonderful welcome to, hey, you made the knockout round. You're going to lose by 100 pins, bud.
Yes, yeah. So in the first round, we had Heffernan and Blaze. That was a 19-pin match after 5.
Yep.
Heffernan was Blaze was sitting at 64 in a ball, and then proceeded to rip a 9 drop. Unfortunately, missed it, and then proceeded to go strike, 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 and then
7
7
Phil.
fill for the 200.
200 on the nose.
Knocking off Brian Heffernan with the 100. You had Phil Clough and Charlie Collins. Charles with a 114 to Phil's 109. Let's see, you had Al Johnson, 116 to Ed Woodside, 109. Justin Scally, decent first string, 124. Norcross had a better one at 135.
Yep.
So, nothing you can do about that. Mark Carrier unfortunately ran into a buzzsaw with Matt Nichols. Matt Nichols threw a 160 at him.
Ooh.
Yeah, 160 to 117.
Well, he wasn't intimidated of a 2-time singles champ.
No. And then we had the closest match in the first round with Peter Flynn and Jeff Walsh. Jeff ended up beating Peter 115 to 113. Peter ripped an 8 drop in the 10th box, picked it up for the spare, needed 8 to tie, 9 to win, and threw a 6.
Ooh.
So,
Tough one.
yep. You had McGinty, 128, Steve Spingola, 120. then you had Nuzzo beat Allard 137.92. So that was the first round. The second round, you had Nuzzo and Peter Crawford. I think we all know who won that one.
Yep, that. Mm-hmm.
Peter Crawford 112, Nuzzo 100. Jeff Walsh and DJ with a close one.
Yep.
Walsh threw a hammer in the looks like he threw a hammer in the 10th with a spare on it to go 128. DJ with a 9-drop spare put 6 on it for a 120.
Oh.
DJ was down 4 going into the last box.
Yep.
So Walsh threw a big hammer there. And then you had Freshie 131 to Norcross 121. You had Chris Merrill 117 to Charles Collins 95. You had Tim Douglas 135 to John Blaze 106. Always tough.
It's got to be tough.
You throw a big string like
I've
that.
I've never thrown a 200, so I don't know. I can imagine it's tough to keep that going because your adrenaline is starting to come down.
So
and we all know what that's like.
I've had a couple. My first one was very similar to that. I threw a second string of a 10 stringer. I threw a 210 in Ellsworth, and I don't remember what I followed it up with, but it might have been like a 110, 120. And then my next one I had at Oxford Hills, I was 140, then I threw the 215, and then I finished with a 140. Yeah. So
when I threw my high single 188, I only had 424 on the night, but I did it on 6 lanes at Bangor.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I remember you telling me that one.
Every string, we had a lane breakdown and we had to move.
Oh, got a break. Move it. Again, Douglas beating Blaze there. You had Scott LaPierre 142 to Al Johnson 114. And then you had...
way to go, Scott. Knocked the guy who was running the tournament out.
Yeah, way to go. And then you had Corey Packard 148 to Matt Nichols 136. Again, another one where you throw a good string. 136 is going to win quite a bit. Unfortunately, you ran into a buzz. Mm-hmm. Then you had McGinty he was down 4 going into the last box. Looks like Malahan punched. McGinty dropped an 8, picked it up, threw an 8 on it, and ended up winning 121 to 116. So there was your first kind of 2 rounds. So you had some, I wouldn't say you had a lot of blowouts in there.
No,
a lot of close matches. Good, good pinfall. It sounded like. Your round of 8. Crawford took it to Walsh, 157 to 113.
At least if you're going to lose, you lose to a 157.
That's it. You look. The guy throws a 150, 160, 170. What the hell are you going to do?
Exactly.
It really.
Even if you bowl your average, you lose by 20 pins.
Right. So, I don't see a whole lot on that just because, I don't know.
Yeah.
We've all been there. We've all been there. Fairly close one here. It looks like Freshie went spare in the 8th, spare in the 9th, spare in the 10th, to beat Chris Merrill 125 to 119. This is what makes no sense to me. Why is the number 1 seed and the number 2 seed bowling in the semifinals?
Because of buys, and I bet they randomly slotted the buys in.
There were no buys. Oh, there were buys.
Yeah.
But it never should have been like that. Your 1 and 2 seeds should never bowl each other before the finals.
I'm not sure. I lost all faith in bracket construction that year in Fredericton when we had 3 first rounds.
Yeah, well, again, I wasn't there. I don't know who set them up.
It just seems odd.
It just seems odd to me. That's all. But again, another close one, 125, 119. Freshie moves on. Another close one, Tim Douglas, 108. Scott LaPierre, 100. So Douglas moves on there. Mike, the Meat Hammer McGinty, 153. Corey Packard, 113. So again, and I missed one here. Oh, no, I didn't. So that was your round of 8. Couple of, I'll call it a blowout, but I mean, I wasn't there, so I don't
Right.
know how it transpired. Like, I see McGinty threw a double in the 7th and 8th, so that kind of, extended the lead, obviously.
Right.
So your round of 4, you had Douglas against McGinty. McGinty pulled that out 139 to 118, and you had Peter Crawford against Freshie. Peter just on a roll, 153 to Freshie's 105.
Yeah.
Again, when a guy's on a roll, he's on a roll, and unless you're matching him mark for mark,
Right.
there's not a whole lot you can do. Which leads us to our finals, and again, congratulations to Peter Crawford for beating McGinty 125 to 115.
10-pin match in the finals. That's all you can ask for,
Yep.
really.
I'm looking down through. I like how Bolorama has it. Bolorama, not
Yeah.
Arama.
Bolorama.
You actually can see it box by box, so it's pretty cool. So you're looking, and I don't know. It looks like McGinty threw a huge strike in the 7th, gave him the lead, and then unfortunately, it looks like McGinty missed a 9-pin drop in the 9th, and Crawford made a 9-pin drop in the 9th and a 9-pin drop in the 10th.
Well, there you go.
So he made both those 9-pin drops to pull that out. I don't know what McGinty had. I don't know if he had a bad wood. I don't know.
Right. We
Don't
don't know.
know.
We weren't there.
Don't know. Weren't there. So again, congratulations to Crawford. I believe he took home $800 for that.
And good luck to everyone tomorrow.
Yep. Good luck tomorrow.
And good luck to you later on in the week when you venture down.
Thank you. Thank you. Should be fun. Should be a good time. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. That's all you can do.
That's all we can do. So
And you're bowling with prices, correct?
yes, sir.
There you go.
Yeah. We'll see. Let's see what we got for. Wait, are these the actual?
Yeah, they had the draw at 4.
I know, but are these the actual lane assignments right here?
Could be. Probably. They have the draw set up already, and then, yeah.
I don't know how accurate this is, but by the looks of it, in the first round, you'll have Team USA, consisting of Jeff Walsh, Larry Doucette, Mark Ritchie, Aaron Halbadell, John Starner, Kevin Pageton, Sean Berryman, bowling against Central Park Lanes of Justin Scally, Corrado Pani, Rich Kochi, Peter Penny, Keith Beaupre, Anthony Iannuzzi, and Steve Bot.
Man, you don't like names on that team, do you?
I've got Beaupre, I've got Penny, I've got
And
Kochi,
Scally.
I've got Pani, and I've got Scally.
You think there's some Italian on that team?
There might be some Italian on that team.
Okay.
On lanes 3 and 4, you'll have the Hatchet Men of Rich Lamone, Frank DeLuca, Chris Winars, Harry Potter,
Harry Potter.
Tim Douglas, Dave Chesterfield. I have to. That's what they called him up in Halifax at that time. Scott Douglas, Michael Caine, Matt Nichols, Matt Levine, going against yours truly, Price's Wood Flooring. Nate Lees, Nick Zuffaletto, Mike the Meat Hammer McGinty, Josh Daly, Billy Bloom, Tim Matero, Evan Riva, Lori Lewis, Steve Lodge, and I think TJ DiPietro.
Is TJ bowling?
I think he's going to try to get up for one day.
Okay.
I think. Lanes 5 and 6, you have Mass Holes, Chuck DeRosia, Josh Rio, Matt Susi, Nick Leach, Austin Barnes, Petey Pete. I assume that's Pete Crawford. Jimbo and Dave Godwin. Against Jackson Strong of Matt Huff, Kai Hunt, DJ Trask, Brian Heffernan, Dean Sullivan, Joe Duda, Mark Carrier, Brown Purdy, Kobe Carrier. Deep breath. Whew. Lane 7 and 8, you're going to have New England Flooring, consisting of Dave Mallahan, Dennis Nuzzo, Rich Myrick, Brandon Marks, Ed Woodside, Rich Hallis, Mike Kustak. Going against Take a guess. The Lucky Marias.
Ah,
Maria Lucky. John Winchell, Bob Whitcomb, Chris Harris, Brian Mayer, Sean Baker, Sean McKinley, Craig Holbrook.
can I just take that and we'll just draft that team and I'm good. I'll just take 3 more guys and we'll call it good.
9 and 10 we'll have Then and Now. Dan Gothier, Phil Clough, Al Johnson, Steve Reno Jr., Steve Reno Sr., Peter Flynn. Against Academy Lanes of Corey Packard, Stephen Powers, Dave Dorman, Nick Norcross, Charlie Collins, Maddie Kelly, Sonia Ross. And then Nothing to Lose will have nothing to lose because they have the bye. My assumption is they are still bowling because you will have to bowl, but they'll decide that at
You bowl for pinfall probably.
Probably.
Remember the year we had the bye in Moncton? That's what you did. You bowled for pinfall, but you got all 8.
Yep. That's Daryl Godwin, Rob Linehan, Mike Nardone, Mike Erickson, Mike Legendre, Paul Atkinson, Chris Parkinson, Justin Waters. And then the bye team.
Who's the bye team?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know if that, again, I don't know.
So it's what? Macho Man, Randy Savage, Ted DiBiase, Stone Cold Steve Austin, John Cena, and Batista?
You forgot Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Well, he's their captain.
Oh, he's their captain.
Yeah, the fun thing about the bye is you actually have to go out and fight them in the parking lot.
That's a good time.
Yeah.
Good time had by all. So that's the I don't know if that's the actual
But that's what's up there posted.
But that's what's up there posted. You can follow along going to bolorama.com and clicking on the Candlepins for Cancer Worlds, and they will have it
up to date.
Up to date.
Round by round.
Yes.
Fight.
Finish him.
Fatality.
So yeah. So that's the.
I can't wait for all right, when we do our Friday podcast, because I want to talk about the Chicago Bears guy trying to do a fatality to the defensive back. Uppercut.
You know, can I just go on record, and we'll talk about this on Friday morning, but I never understood the concept of taking a swing with your hand to a guy that has a fucking helmet on with a face mask.
Oh,
I never understood that concept.
We'll talk about it on Friday.
Stupid. All right. We're going to flip the tuning. I'm going to allow our co-host to choose.
I would like the loon, please.
Okay. The loon will represent the heads.
Okay.
And the opposite side will represent the opposite side.
That's the queen.
Called tails.
Well, no. No. That's the loony. The toonie is... okay. All right. I see it now.
Okay.
All right.
So, I'm going to let you... Brian's going to call this in the air, and this is going to be very riveting podcast stuff right here.
Here we go.
Brian's going to go ahead and narrate this for you guys.
Tim, here's the coin toss. He's putting it up. It's up. Heads. He dropped it, and he knocked his headphones off, and he's all scrunched up.
Wait, what did you take?
I took...
You never said...
I took the loon, remember?
That's right,
and so which is the heads, and now you flipped it around 6 times in your hand. Retoss. All right, he caught it this time. It is.
We're gonna redo it. Ted's.
Oh, so I have the number 1 pick.
You have the number 1 pick.
Tom Ulster.
You can't take Tom.
Why?
Because I took Tom.
You can't. I have the number 1 pick.
All right, so let me put a little B next to... So, you sure you want to take him?
Yes.
He's really not that good.
I'll take my chances.
Okay. In the second pick of the first round of the draft, Tim Matero selects Craig Holbrook.
Good pick.
All right. Second round, fight. Do you want to see the list of names?
For the third pick and the all-time
I can't
Ripping
quite
the Rack
find it.
draft.
Can you see that?
Yep, Brian's team selects Chris Sargent.
Ooh. Wow. So You got guys that are going to fight each other.
Perhaps.
Just kidding. With the
We're going to fight each other about how much we love the game.
With the second pick of the second round, Tim Matero selects. I don't know, because this one's tough. There's a lot of good guys on here. Paul Burger.
Very good.
Third round.
First pick of the third round.
Yes.
I'm going to take Jeff Surratt.
Ooh, he's going Jeff Surratt. Okay. Son of a whore. That was my pick. You. Oh, poopy. Big old poop stick turd nugget. With the second pick in the third round, Team Matero selects. Wait, quick question. Are we doing these? These are guys in their prime, right?
Correct.
Okay, that's what I want to make sure.
Okay.
Team Matero selects Peter Flynn.
Very nice. With the first pick of the fourth round, Team Athern selects Robbie Henderson.
Can't,
Why?
because he's Canadian and this is American.
Oh, we picked just Americans?
Yes.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would have picked Robbie already.
Okay, hold on. I have to reshuffle in my head.
Okay. Do you want to see the list?
I'm getting my picks
Okay.
in my head.
We're gonna do Canadian
Next week?
Yeah.
Okay. I missed that memo. This is difficult.
He's got approximately 3 seconds left before the pick falls to Tim Matero.
Oh,
1, 2, 3.
I didn't know I was on the clock.
All right. Team Athern is on the clock, but I don't really know how long
Right,
you get. so
exactly.
take your time.
I'm just taking a look at the list here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to? Here, I can't quite turn the monitor.
I select Gary Carrington.
Ooh, good pick. Where the hell did he go on my list? There he is. Brian. With the second pick, in the fourth round. So I've got Holbrook, Flynn, and Berger. Tim Matero selects Timmy Lipke.
So this is the first pick of the fifth round?
First pick of the fifth round.
First pick of the fifth round. I select. I don't know. I'm thinking. Man, is this like what the war rooms are like?
I think so, because it's not as easy.
It's not as easy as you think it is.
No.
It's,
And the only way this becomes easy is if you had the whole week to think about this and then just pick 10 guys, and I had the whole week to pick 10
select
guys.
Jeff Atkins.
You rotten son of a... That is twice you have now selected someone that I was going to choose.
I like my starting five, Timmy, or the first 5 picks.
With the second pick of the fifth round, Tim Matero selects. I don't know. So many good guys on here. Oh God, not him. Definitely not that guy. Holy shit, what was I thinking putting him on that list? And this guy's a dumbass. Oh my God, what was I doing? Let's see. I'm gonna go with Dick O'Connell.
Good pick. Good pick. With the first pick of the sixth round, I'm going to select the one and only Punchy, Charles H. Milan III.
So you do realize this was as of 1990 to now. So that's a great pick for you, dumbass. Just kidding. That's actually a really good pick.
Yeah.
Let's see.
He has more world titles than you. You helped him win one, but
Well, he he only bowled in one that he won. He didn't bowl in the others.
That's because he was ancient.
With the second pick of the 6th round, Tim Matero selects selects. Who does he select? Do I go with that one? Or do I go with that one? Ooh, or maybe that one. Or that one? Oh, my God. I'm going to go with Sean Baker.
So what are we on, the 6th round, 7th round?
7th round.
First pick of the 7th round, Team Athens selects Tim Matero.
You're an idiot. Thank you, though.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I still think you're an idiot.
Okay.
What would... Oh, God. You cracked me up. But you're an asshole, because that was actually my next pick. No, it wasn't.
I can read you like a book, Jimmy.
But I don't even
Granted,
know.
it's Penthouse Forum, but I can read you like a book.
I never thought this would happen to me. I could write one of these. There I was, sitting on a bench in 2. Let's see.
For the rest of Tim's audiobook, please subscribe to Audible.
3, 4, 5, 6. So we're in 7th. Okay.
Yep.
With the second pick, not pitch. The second pick of the 7th round, Tim Matero selects Johnny Miller.
So we're in the 8th round now.
Yep.
With the first pick in the 8th round, Team Athens selects Jim Barber.
Good pick. With the second pick of the 8th round, yours truly selects Chip Carson.
Great pick. Great pick. So we're in round 9, huh?
Yep.
First pick, round 9. I select Brian Fuller Jr.
Whoa. Okay. All right. With the second pick of the 9th round, Tim Matero selects Joe Ashline.
Good pick. So rounding out
This
Team
is it.
Athens roster, first pick, round 10. This is tough. I have like 3 picks here.
Just don't take the one I'm going to pick.
This is tough.
It's riveting entertainment for you folks.
It's tough. It really is. I have like 3 guys. I'm just going back and forth in my head now, back and forth in my head, back and forth in my head, and I'm really trying to think of, who I can put in there.
So basically, are your voices in your head talking to you?
They are. I am going to round out my picks with a former Easter Classic winner.
Oh, boy.
Actually, nope. You know what? I changed my mind.
Oh.
Rounding out the pick, Mike Morgan.
Wow. Okay. That's a really good pick. I am going to go with. Of course, I've now changed my mind again because I kind of had a couple of ideas in my head on who I was going to go with here.
It's tough when you get to the last spot.
It is. It is. With the last pick, Mr. Irrelevant. Just kidding. This person is not irrelevant at all. Matter of fact, I would argue that this might be one of the greatest teammates anyone has ever had in the history of Evers.
Okay.
And he's a damn good bowler. I'm going to go with Bobby Wickham.
Yes. Bobby Witt, great pick.
So,
This
folks,
would be a fun match.
so this is what we have for Brian's team, and we have Jim Barber, Tommy Olsta, Jeff Atkins, Chris Sargent, Gary Carrington, Charlie Milan, Tim Matero, Jeff Surratt. And for Tim's team, he has Craig Holbrook, Peter Flynn, Paul Berger, Johnny Miller, Dick O'Connell, Tim Lipke, Joe Ashline, Chip Carson, Bobby Wickham, and Sean Baker. So now comes the all-important part. Your starting five. Your leadoff bowler first, please.
My leadoff bowler first. Jim Barber.
Okay. I will counter Mr. Barber with I am going to go lead off Paul Berger.
Okay. I will go with Jeff Atkins in the 2-hole.
I am going to go Dick O'Connell in the 2-hole.
Okay.
And understand, folks, these are not who we think are better than anyone else. This is just an exercise in...
I'm going to put the Beba in the 3-hole.
I am going to follow that up with decisions here. Let's see, I went Paul at number 1, Dick O'Connell bowling second. Third is going to be... No, he's going to be 5th, and he's going to be 4th. Bobby Witt.
My 4-hole is going to be Jeff Surratt.
Oh, you just left someone off your starting lineup.
Yeah, you.
No.
And Charlie.
Yeah.
And well,
we'll get there.
Yeah.
I just happened to look at this go, oh my. Yeah. I'm going Peter Flynn as in my 4-hole.
My anchor is Tom Olsta. And yes, I know I left Sarge out of the starting 5, but he's first off the bench.
And I'm going with Holbrook in the anchor spot.
That'd be fun. That'd be a fun match right there, I think.
Yeah. And
that's probably a 700 to 700 somewhere in there.
First off, my bench would most likely be either Johnny Miller or, actually it could be Baker or Carson. Most likely would be I'd probably go like Ashline or Miller first off the bench.
Well, Chip can't be first off the bench for the first match because he doesn't show up till the second match of the
That's
day.
right. This is the first match. That is a true story, folks.
Chip doesn't bowl morning matches.
Man, honestly, this would be a lot of fun to see this match.
Mm-hmm.
What? I hear noise.
It was not me.
Is it me?
No.
No.
I think Angie's home downstairs.
Oh, maybe she make me dinner.
Probably.
Dinner, Bob. No, this would be that'd be a lot of fun to see that match right there. We'll do a Canadian draw
next week.
I think that'd be kind of fun to.
Yep.
Kind of fun to see. I want to see this match though come down to the last 2 boxes.
I've seen how this ends. Ulster throws a
I know
triple
that's
and
why I
wins.
want it. That's why I want to see it again because it won't happen again. This time it would be Holbrook.
You never say never.
I know. It's still one of the
Which,
greatest.
speaking of never say never, rest in peace, Sean Connery. 2020 sucks.
I'll take the rapist, Alex.
Mr. Connery.
Yeah, that sucks. 2020 can blow it out.
Eat
my
a
ass.
bag of dicks.
Eat a bag of herpes-infected dicks.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah.
I like that better.
Yeah, me too. So we got a couple minutes left. What do you want to dish on here for? We got about 4 minutes
Hey,
left here.
league's fun lately, huh?
By fun you mean we didn't burn the building down?
That's about as much fun. Yeah.
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 But
Oof.
but on a positive note, on Thursday nights, that is the last time we're downstairs. I think. I think we were
sweet
supposed to be
baby
downstairs
Jesus.
something like. I think Jason said something like 6 times throughout the. Every team is down there like 6
Yeah.
times all year.
And we've already been down there like
And
5.
we've been down there 5. So.
Good. Thank God.
Oh my, folks! You have no idea about.
It's like time warping to like.
What did I say when? Oh, didn't I turn around and say something like, "This is what it must have felt like to bowl on wooden pins
with rubber caps.
oh my God!" And
It's just tough.
it is.
Tim left the whole back row with no wood.
That made me happy.
One of
Well,
our teammates
actually, no.
took out the 1-2
no.
and left the one on the plate.
I didn't leave the whole back row. I left the whole back row plus the 6-pin
Oh, okay, yeah.
with no wood. And then I left the back row because I took out just the 6-pin.
Right. And then one of our teammates took out the 1-2 and left the head pin on the plate.
Yep, that was interesting. That was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
People will definitely look forward to bowling in the March tournament.
Yeah. Well, we're not. Well, are we downstairs for that?
Well, all 18 lanes.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, we got next couple weekends. We have the 335
Yep,
for the main
that's
state tournament coming up. That's
Yep.
going to be at Oakland Park. I believe it's
coming up in 2 weeks.
yourself, me, and Aaron Merrill.
Yep, should be a lot of fun. We're right at that 335 cap, so that's nice.
It's because I'm a sandbagger.
Well, if they were taking my league average,
I think take all our league averages at this
oh my
point.
God.
Do you know nobody on Wednesday nights is bowling over 120? Not even Jason. He's 119.
Oh my God. Wait, I am. I've subbed twice. I'm over 120.
That is correct.
Yeah.
You subbed on a glorious team twice.
On who?
On a glorious team.
Yes. There was much gloriness happen.
That's true.
No glory hole, but much gloriness.
You didn't go in the right spot.
I didn't. That's the story of my life.
Oops.
Oopsie. Well, folks, we're going to wrap this up today. We appreciate you listening as usual. Please, questions, comments, concerns,
Ripping the rack at gmail.com.
negative.
Oh.
Try it again.
No, you go. You do it. You do it better than me.
You can reach us at rippingtherackpodcast@gmail.com.
That's why we pay him the big bucks, folks.
Ripping the Rack Podcast on Facebook. Ripping the Rack Podcast on YouTube.
Also on Spotify, Anchor, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Breaker, and wherever else you listen to your podcasts.
Yes, sir. So, thank you again. Don't forget, Friday mornings, our after hours with Tim and Brian. We still haven't come up with a name yet.
We
No one
get
has-
real, folks. We get real.
Oh, get real. So, once again, thank you kindly.
We'll see you
and,
Friday.
We'll see you Friday.